Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back today with another daily crypto update. Cryptocurrencies are continuing their bull move higher, and Bitcoin has pretty much been going up non-stop. It's been steady increasing, and we actually were able to break above $8,000, which is very significant. So we're still in full breakout mode, and we actually saw altcoins reverse higher because they were in the red, just yesterday, and they actually got their time to shine and now move up as well for the most part. So a lot of alts have turned green, and overall this is basically the beginning of a bull move, I think. Now my opinion is that we have a very good chance at this point of seeing a nice run up into the end of this year, and I actually think that we're going to see something along the lines of a nice increase, maybe not a huge run up like last December, but a pretty steady nice increase towards the end of the year, with Bitcoin getting back above $10,000, maybe even pushing $12,000, $13,000, maybe even $14,000 at the end of this year. And then into 2019, at the beginning of the year, we're going to see a lot of bullish news come through with the ETFs, etc. So I'm going to talk about that news. Don't forget to check out my technical analysis master course. That's where I share all my trading knowledge. I've been very accurate with these predictions recently. I pretty much called this bull move to a T. You can check my previous videos if you don't believe me. But if you want to learn my ways and learn technical analysis to be able to capitalize on this bull move, make sure to check out this course and click the link in the description. You can use the code TRT70 at checkout to save $700 and get the course for only $297. Huge discount, very limited. There are now less than 90 discount codes available, so definitely take advantage of that. And like I said, if you're interested, click that link in the description of this video. Also, make sure to check me out on Twitter for live cryptocurrency market updates. I was talking about that bull breakout yesterday. And I just wanted to mention, I've seen a lot of crypto YouTubers and influencers jump back on the bandwagon, started posting again, and I just wanted to remind all of you to be really cautious of those people who disappeared during the bearish crypto times, and now that cryptos are doing better, come out of the woodwork, right? I think that that tells a lot about their true intentions, and I just wanted to remind you all that I've been here through thick and thin. I've been here through the whole bearish period, posting pretty much daily, keeping you updated on what's going on, and I hope you can all appreciate and see that. And just, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on all of this, right? Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this bull move? Do you think we'll continue to move higher into 2018? And with that being said, we're now going to touch up on some news pieces. So first off, I wanted to mention that we got some news that caused some temporary concern. It was that the US SEC actually decided to delay the decision on approving or disapproving the Direxion Bitcoin ETF until September. So as they mentioned here, they felt that it was appropriate to delay its decision for the Direxion offering, and that only affects the Direxion offering. And they actually said that they want to take a longer period to issue an order of approving or disapproving the proposed rule change, so that it has sufficient time to consider this proposed rule change. And some people got scared that this meant that they were going to, cancel, ETFs, but that's not the case, right? As this post on Reddit mentioned, this only has to do with that specific Direxion ETF and not the other ones that are being proposed, such as the Van Eck one and the Solid X one. So now we have a lot of companies that are trying to get Bitcoin ETFs going, and those ones haven't been disapproved or approved yet, but I think that we're looking good as more of these come through, and I think that it's just a matter of time, maybe towards the end of 2018 or beginning of 2019, I think that we're going to see Bitcoin ETFs coming through, and that is going to spark a huge bull move into Bitcoin, and probably, that could brush off to the rest of the market, but Bitcoin without a doubt will stand to do very well if those Bitcoin ETFs come through. Now, with that being said, let's jump right into the technical analysis, starting off with Bitcoin. Huge breakout here. I mean, we've been going up for days now, but we broke much higher on the 70 line on the RSI. We're actually pushing 77 right now, and just great increase on all indicators and the price. A lot of buying volume here. We broke above $8,000. Could always come back and test this, right? I'm fully keeping that as a possibility, but right now we're still in breakout mode. We do have a little bit of resistance at $8,300. I actually think that we're going to manage to pull through quite a bit higher, pushing up to $9,000 before seeing any kind of more serious resistance that could slow things down. And we may even be able to get up to $10,000 before we start to see a pullback, right? A pullback will most likely happen, of course, right? You have to keep in mind that's just the name of the game. But since we're in breakout mode, we could still move pretty significantly higher before we really start to see resistance come through and a pullback, right? So right now I'm looking at first at $9,000. If by any chance we're able to push up a little bit higher, we'll probably test around $10,000, and then I expect some kind of pullback, at one or two of those levels, okay? Let's go ahead, take a look at Ethereum next, see what's going on. So Ethereum, like I said, it did pull back yesterday, like many other altcoins, as Bitcoin was, getting all the attention. And I still think that Bitcoin will probably be, the strongest cryptocurrency out there, since that's where the interest is right now with the Bitcoin ETFs and the institutional money coming through. But that doesn't mean that other cryptocurrencies can't benefit from that indirectly, right? So that's what's happening with the altcoins. They're actually increasing higher with Bitcoin today. And we got a great bounce on the uptrend line. That prevented any kind of downshift on the indicators as well. So at this point, Ethereum is looking good as well, and I think that we'll be able to get a move above $500 very quickly here. Let's go ahead, take a look at Litecoin, see what's going on. So Litecoin is also pushing higher. We're now trying to get back above $90. Still struggling a little bit in this area, but I think we're going to be able to get above $90 within the next 2-3 days, and basically, get that test of $100. Maybe we'll even be able to get back above that and start trading between $100 and $110. So also think that Litecoin has every chance of pulling through here. Let's go ahead, take a look at Nano, see what's going on. So we're going to take a look at the Binance chart. And Nano, unfortunately, is the one crypto that's just not managing to find that bullish momentum, right? It's actually dropped below an important support level, which was 30,000 Satoshis. At this point, we have no sign of a recovery, and it is one of the weaker cryptos right now. So unfortunately, that's the case, but we have no signs of that switching for the time being. And people don't want to be in a cryptocurrency that's doing bad when others are doing well, right? And stand to increase higher. So Nano is in a tricky situation right now. Definitely would be careful with that one. Once again, that's just my personal opinion, not financial advice. Let's go ahead, take a look at Ripple now, see what's going on. So we're going to take a look at the Bittrex chart here. And Ripple, of course, one of the bigger cryptos out there. Still in a bit of consolidation. We did get a green candlestick with some good buying volume, and I think that this will allow us to start pushing above 50 cents pretty soon here. But we do want to get a confirmed breakout for that, right? Because for now, we're still in this range, and if we see that we're not really able to get back above 50 cents just yet, we'll probably continue to consolidate. But right now, it would be a good opportunity for Ripple to get back above 50 cents as other altcoins start to push higher. Let's go ahead, take a look at NEO, see what's going on. NEO has also been one of the cryptos that's been taking its time, definitely struggling a little bit. We do have a green candlestick, good buying volume as well here, nice bounce on the indicators, but we need to get through a couple resistance levels, right? We have 2 uptrend lines that we want to try to get back above, and above $43 as well. So we'll see if we're able to get back above this initial uptrend line. If we're able to do so, that's already a very good sign. And I'm talking about this uptrend line right here, right? As soon as that happens, that gives us a much better idea that we're actually indeed, uptrending, and then we'll be able to get back above $43. That's going to be our true bullish signal for when we can expect things to move quicker and higher. Let's go ahead, take a look at EOS now, see what's going on. So we're going to take a look at the Binance chart here. EOS also one of the cryptos that's been struggling a bit to refine some bullish momentum. But with that being said, I like this doji candlestick here on our uptrend line. I think that we're going to be able to get a bounce here and just basically move higher along the uptrend line as we reach the end of this formation. Who knows? If we do have enough strength, we might even be able to break out of the downtrend line before reaching the end of the symmetrical triangle formation. But for now, my target is going to be a steady increase up to around 11,500 Satoshis over the next few weeks. Let's go ahead, take a look at our next cryptocurrency, which is going to be Stellar Lumens, and see what's going on. So going over the Binance chart once again, we can see that Stellar did drop down to its uptrend line. We're starting to see some resistance, some support here, and that's already pretty close to our middle band and 3,500 support level. So a lot of support in this area. I want to try to remain in the symmetrical triangle formation so that we can then, get that steady increase higher towards the end of that, which is at around 4,000 Satoshis, and then break out higher. I think that Stellar has a good chance of being one of the more successful altcoins here during this run-up, as it just has a lot of good news going for it, and has been one of the strongest cryptocurrencies throughout the past couple months, especially, for altcoins, of course. Just had this bit of a pullback right now, but I think this is a pretty short-term thing, and that it will, return to its previous glory here throughout the next couple months. Let's go ahead, take a look at Lisk, see what's going on. Lisk also, kind of like Neo, it's been struggling to get through some of its bigger resistance levels. With that being said, it's now pushing $5. Hopefully, once we get back above that, we'll be able to get back above our uptrend line. And from there, it's just going to be a matter of getting back above $6.24. After that, have a lot of room to move higher. So indicators are still remaining positive, and I think that we're going to be able to get that push higher for Lisk over the next week or two, and really probably even get back above $6.24 within the next month. Let's go ahead and take a look at Cardano, one of the cryptos that's being looked to be added on Coinbase. So also has a lot of good news behind it, similar to Stellar Lumen. So I do think it's going to return to its previous glory. Just right now, it's dealing with a short-term pullback. We're moving towards 2,000 Satoshis. Definitely do not want to move below that. That would be very bearish. But for now, we still have a good opportunity to get that bounce. And that's what we're going to be looking for over the next few days. Let's take a look at our last cryptocurrency of the daily crypto update, which is going to be IOTA. Now getting that move above its uptrend line, trying to get out of its downtrend line. Good buying volume, nice bounce on the indicators. We want to try to get back above the 52 line on the RSI to really spark that bull move higher, and any move above $1.13 should really push us up a lot higher, up to $1.47. So with that being said, that's IOTA's situation. I think it's going to be able to really get that bull move going soon. And with that being said, don't forget to check out my technical analysis master course. Once again, use code TRT70 to get that massive discount. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.